All right, we're here with FaZe Clan, we're here with Twistzz, JBOEN. Let's just get into this, okay? JBOEN, I think when you put on the FaZe jersey, it changes the pressure from being an academy player. Have you felt that when you're playing some of these matches?
I think the pressure is like mainly from myself. I don't feel the pressure from my teammates or the organization or like the fans or something like this. Like it's like only from me.
What do you think the hardest aspects of the jump up have been beyond just the pressure?
The enemies are like way better like for what I'm used to. Normally I could just like abuse people and just like re-peek into everything and take like some stupid duels, and now I just get punished if I do like these stupid decisions maybe. And yeah, like the team level is just way higher.
Let me ask Twistzz, have you had to take him aside and be like, you know, you can't do that type of peak at that level type of thing?
He said it himself, like he's finding out. I think what Nicky and I work on is more fundamental stuff. Where to be at what time on the map, where not to show yourself. You know, how having the op is like, it's a game where you choose where you want the info to be for the enemy. And I think that's something that he's figuring out, and NK is doing a good job as well.
How about your journey as in-game leader? Does it feel more comfortable now than it did the first time around?
Yeah, it felt much more comfortable. I think I was a lot more ready to take on the rule now, whereas like back then it was kind of just a band-aid that ended up becoming something a bit longer to last. It's night and day for me as a captain here versus when I was a captain in Liquid.
How is your IGLing style in terms of how you want to lead the team?
I think it's a lot more structured. I think our games have displayed that sometimes rounds are a bit more free, and sometimes there's a lot more set pieces into whatever ending, per se.
How does it feel when Kerrigan leaves you guys after you just missed the major and then he goes to win it?
I think I'm allowed to kind of be salty about it, but I can also be happy for him and the players that are there. I mean, winning a major is a very hard thing to do. A lot of teams, a lot of players only win it one time. Of course, I'm happy for him. Do I think the situation that we're in when it happened was diabolical? Yeah, it was diabolical. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I think taking on the challenge instantly and kind of welcoming the rebuild and looking forward to the future of FaZe, I think it's created a lot of hunger in the team.
We're here with Liquid at the land portion of the Blast Bounty. I want to ask malbs first off. You play with a handful of IGLs. How does it feel with JT now calling?
We clicked as a team, so it's like we're just understanding each other really well, so it helps a lot. With Jorko as well, I think we are just a bunch of funny guys just enjoying our time together, and it's been really nice so far.
JT, I'll swap over to you. How does it feel working with malbs, working with the Liege again? I feel like you got just an insane amount of firepower now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I wanted to play with a few of the players for like a long time. Yeah. It's been really easy for me just to put my system in and just play how I want to play.
Yeah, regarding Jorko, I mean, how much initiative does he take on himself?
It's really good for the team, honestly, because we have a team of veterans or a team of like older players, and with him coming in, like he's always excited just to do things, and he's also playing really well. He's listening to what we have to say and just hitting his shots, and that's all we can really ask for.
I was looking at your stats. You're doing really well on CT side. Your T sides are struggling a little bit. I know there were people talking about you or Liege first in, second in. Like, what's the T side looking like?
I'll just run in first. I don't care. Yeah. Just trade me, and we win the round. That's all I care about.
Well, you're winning a lot of rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
How's Flashy been incorporated into all of this?
It's mostly my system, but with a lot of flashy details that I think is making a big difference. I'm showing him what I want to bring, and he's showing me what he wants to bring, and we're just working together every day for a lot of hours, honestly, and I think it's improving the team fast.
Do you feel like the team has like a really good balance of personalities and input? You're not getting too many ideas?
Having myself and Elige on the team is already like big contribution just from the two of us in terms of ideas and vision of the game. And then the rest of the guys are just following along, but also contributing about the details. And I think so far it's been good.
Do you think this Liquid team now, you've got all the pieces, everything it takes to be, you know, a contender again?
It should, yeah. Like we have amazing players like individually. We gotta be slow. We gotta understand that if we lose, it's part of the process, you know, because we just started. So yeah, I think it's looking good so far for us, and I'm really happy to play for the first time in a while.
I'm gonna count down, and I want you guys to say, in a 1v2 with 100 HP, knows where both players are, who do you want on Liquid in that 1v2? All right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
At least. Naf is also good.
Yeah, let's finish with the follow-up then. Okay, why Nas?
He's very experienced in that position. He's obviously always in clutches, so I think he knows what to do.
Then why Elish?
I think Elise is really creative in clutches, and he's really sharp as well. So he's really good at like taking 1v1s.
I think JT thinks you're completely wrong.
Probably.
No, he's seen Elish clutch enough times. Yeah.
All right, we're at the Blast Bounty with MOUZ, who made it through the online portion. PR, you played with a lot of different in-game leaders. You played with Snacks recently, you played with ZTR, you even played with Crizzen before. How does xertioN compare?
With xertioN, it's not that set, and I would say I have more responsibility, you know, but he's still calling like very well, and I would say it fits me a lot, that I still have my like area, like in my way how I would prefer, so it's a nice balance.
Let me swap that over to xertioN. How is it slotting in PR?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit tough. We definitely had a period now with a lot of new players, a lot of work, to be honest, to integrate all of them to the system that we had. The easiest was Brolan because he knew a lot of the call-outs and stuff, but with him I had to basically every day sit an hour or an hour and a half after prac or before prac and show him the things. So I would say with all that it was a bit easier because he's obviously younger, so he has less of vision than, for example, let's say JL when he joined us for those 2 tournaments. But I think that he's slowly bringing a bit more of his own identity also for the team.
You worked with Ash for a pretty long time. Now you're working with xertioN. They're 2 coaches that the scene really respects, and we say they're kind of some of the best coaches in the space in general. What has it meant to be able to work with 2 guys like that?
It's a really good experience, obviously. With Ash, I felt like he was the first guy I met in esports that I felt like he really understands me, you know? So it was super easy after a few months to like play my own game, and I really like to work with xertioN as well. He gave me a lot of different view on things, you know. So yeah, I think I'm super happy.
Looking at your team as a whole, I mean, I look at PR and what some of your highs were last year, even Twistzz being a top 20, you being a top 20, Spinks as well. The only guy that I'm not quite sure about is Zelix right now, but like, do you think this is the most firepower that MOUZ has ever had?
It's a good question. If it's the most firepower we ever had, if you compare role to role, probably yes. I think that Spinks is not in his prime at the moment. Twistzz is not in his prime at the moment. We are yet to see with Alda and Adrian what is their prime, in my opinion at least. But I think in terms of raw skill and individual, like how good we are when we are on fire, I would say yes, yeah.
So what does that make the expectations for the season?
Well, at the moment we don't really have much expectations. We are just trying to build a new MOUZ, trying to build a new mentality, trying to build all the time progressing and having that outlook more for the further future at the moment, because we are still a very young team. So yeah, we are just going to see how it goes this tournament, how goes the next one, and probably try to do our best for the major. Okay,
I guess my last question would just be, what would be doesn't have to be a result or a placing, but what does a successful LAN portion of the bounty look like to you?
Yes, I have no expectations. Like as he said, we have no expectations since the teams like Vitality, Furia, and Falcons are not here. Navi as well. I think we have the best chance maybe to win, but as I said, we take it step by step and game by game. So that's what I think.
Your Blast Bounty 2026 Season 2 champions, MOUZ!